So first to our award, a little bit of history around this award. So back in 2012, as ISQua, we were approached by the trustees of the Health Assessment Lab Medical Outcomes Trust to ask if we joined the trust in offering a prize for outstanding work by an individual in the field of patient-reported outcome measures. And this is an international prize. So obviously, it didn't take long for us as a board to feel that this was a really, really close synergy. And we were delighted to agree and honoured that actually the HAL prize had been, ISQua had been chosen as the venue for the prize to be given out. So it's an honour for us as well. So the first John Ware and Alvin Tarlov Career Achievement Prize in Patient-Reported Outcome Measures was presented back in 2013 in Edinburgh, and the third award will be presented today. The prize includes a $20,000 honorarium, so it's a nice prize, and a citation. So with no further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Dr. Jean Nelson, who will tell you about the naming of the award and the exciting drum roll for the 2015 prize winner. Jean is a trustee of Health Assessment Lab Medical Outcomes Trust and a faculty member of the Gesell School of Medicine at Dartmouth. So please join me in welcoming Jean.
Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Please. This is a presentation or next? Just notes. Thank you, Tricia, and I'm really thrilled to be here with ISQua to present the Health Assessment Lab's John Ware and Alvin Tarlov Career Achievement Award. The recipients of their prize are announced at this annual meeting, and this is the third award for career achievement. The award is named in the honor of the Health Assessment Lab founders, Dr. John Ware and Dr. Alvin Tarlov, both close friends and colleagues, and they were pioneers in the development and use of patient-reported outcome measures, both for research and for improving care for patients. A successful candidate for this award will have made a significant contributions to the field throughout their career, for example, being a leader in developing patient-reported outcome measures or a leader in promoting their use. Nominations were solicited worldwide. Candidates were reviewed by a panel of experts, international panel selected by the lab and by ISQua. So I'm pleased to announce the 2015 recipient is Dr. Bryce Reeve from the University of North Carolina. Bryce, please come up and join me, and we'll share some of your accomplishments. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
Now, I know Bryce is a humble individual, and he may blush, but I'll run down a few of his achievements. So Dr. Reeve is a professor at the Gillings School of Global Public Health and a member of the Lineberger Comprehensive Cancer Center at the University of North Carolina. He received his doctorate degree in quantitative psychology from UNC in 2000, and his work focuses on enhancing the application of patient-reported outcomes in clinical research and in practice to improve the quality of care of both pediatric and adult cancer patients. This includes the development of patient-reported outcome measures used for qualitative and quantitative methods and integration of patient-reported outcome measures in research and healthcare delivery to inform decision-making. Bryce's career really got rolling in the period from 2000 to 2010, where he served as program director at the U.S. National Cancer Institute, part of the National Institutes for Health. In that role, he was instrumental in developing and supporting the Patient-Reported Outcomes Measurement Information System network. In fact, it was his idea to start the PROMIS network to begin with. And the PROMIS network is something that you should, if you don't know about it, learn about it, because it is a international treasure. It's all available on the web. It's a resource to dynamically administer, collect, and report data on symptoms, as well as health-related quality of life, using validated measures for both adults and children, and it's available in many different languages. NIH invested tens of millions of dollars in more than 15 centers to have a collaboratory to develop items and domain measures that anyone can use at any time for really understanding the health-related quality of life. So, as I mentioned, we wouldn't have PROMISE, which is starting to roll out internationally now, had not Bryce been there to suggest the idea actually to the directors of NIH as something they should invest in, and they actually did, and the rest is history. So now Bryce is at UNC. He leads two NIH-funded programs, a UO1 grant and a Patient-Centered Outcome Research Institute-funded contract. Ongoing studies include the development and validation of PRO measures for use in pediatric oncology trials, and other studies include validation of PROMISE measures in both adult and pediatric populations. Importantly, Dr. Reeve, in 2011 through 13, served as the president of the International Society for Quality of Life Research, the preeminent health-related quality of life group internationally. He's a member of the Alliance's Health Outcomes Committee and an advisor for the European Organization for Research and Treatment of Cancer. He is also a very highly regarded professor at UNC. His students really value him as a teacher. He's also a mentor for many PhD students and young faculty, happily married and the proud father of two teenage boys. So, on behalf of the Health Assessment Lab in ISQua, I'm delighted to award Dr. Bryce Reeve the John Ware and Alvin Tarlov Career Achievement Prize for 2015. Congratulations. So here we have a plaque with a citation on it, which is yours.
Thank you.
And an envelope with a check.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And I know our time is short, so I'll try to keep my comments equally short as well. So I just want to thank a few key people in my lives. Most importantly, I want to start with thanking Dr. Nelson for that wonderful introduction and overview of this award. It means a lot to me to be named this award for two pioneers that I've looked up to and read many of their publications, Dr. Ware and Dr. Tarlov. It's great to be able to continue the work that I think they started in this particular research field. My own research is, as noted there, focused on not just the designing of patient-reported measures, but using those in clinical research and clinical practice. As I always try to advocate for, I see the work that I do as trying to enhance the voice of patients to be much more active in the way they discuss their experience and perspective about undergoing treatment. Much of my work has been focused on designing measures, but I think we're at the important point now where we have good measures out there like PROMISE there. Now it's important that you all and myself work on ways to integrate that to make it a much more patient-centered focus in the way we provide health care. More recently, my work over the past few years have transitioned from adults to pediatric populations where I think it's an incredible, rewarding population to think about. These kids are incredibly resilient. However, when we start to look underneath things, we recognize that these treatments have huge impacts on their lives, both in terms of symptoms they experience and functional impact. And so with this award, I hope this doesn't recognize the end of my career, but more of a confirmation on the right path. For me, I'd like to continue to explore, to use this research to develop better ways for a child to exactly describe what he or she is experiencing to allow healthcare providers and their parents to provide better care for those children. So with that, thank you again for this wonderful honor. I see this as an opportunity to continue my career, and hopefully I will be seeing you, and you'll be seeing me many more times again to discuss the future together about making this a patient-centered healthcare system. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.